Hello everyone. Today we are going to talk about traditional Chinese aesthetics thought and aesthetic education. The broad and profound Chinese classical aesthetics has formed its unique characters and a series of aesthetic thought and aesthetic education ideas of distinctive national features. First of all, let's talk about Laozi and Zhuangzi thought. The categories of Dao, image, Qi, being, nothing, emptiness, reality, and nature, put forward by Laozi, had a great influence on formation of the unique aesthetic system and category of Chinese classical aesthetics. Laozi regarded nature as the essence of beauty. He objected to excessive embellishment and affectation. He believed in the way of nature and the aesthetic experience of returning to the nature of heaven and earth is the deep and real aesthetic application. Professor Qiu, could you explain the aesthetic thought of this sentence in the first chapter of Laozi's Dao De Jing? Dao that can be described is not universal and eternal Dao. Name that can be named is not universal and eternal name. If there is no object that can be named, it is the beginning stage of the universe. Once there is a primitive object that can be identified and named in the universe, it becomes the ancestor of all matter. No problem. In this sentence, Dao can be understood as the common track of human activities, and it is extended to the general law of cosmic motion. Name can be understood as the identification mark of specific things, and is extended to special differences in cosmic movement. This sentence shows Laozi's aesthetic categories of being and nothing, void and reality. That is to say, the artistic image must be combined with the virtual as the real in order to truly reflect the living world. Thank you. It makes me gradually understand that the highest aesthetic principle of traditional Chinese painting is lively spirit. In fact, it means that the works must show the noumenon and life of the universe, and contain vitality, vigor, and implication. That is what Laozi called Dao and Qi. You are right. This principle also shows the aesthetic characters of Chinese classical art, which is different from Western classical art. About beauty, Laozi wrote in the second chapter of Dao De Jing, when the people of the earth all know beauty as beauty, there arises the recognition of ugliness. When the people of the earth all know the good as good, there arises the recognition of evil. Therefore, being and non-being interdepending growth, difficult and easy interdepending completion, long and short interdepending contrast, higher and lower interdepending position, tones and voice interdepending harmony, front and behind interdepending company. This sentence can be understood as when the whole world knows that a beautiful thing is really beautiful, it has begun to become less beautiful. When the whole world knows that a good thing is very good, it has begun to become bad. Therefore, being and not being, difficult and easy, long and short, high and low, sound and frequency, front and back. These opposing concepts are closely linked, can complement each other, but also transform each other. In Laozi's time, beauty and art were exclusively for the pleasure of aristocrats, so he took a simple negative attitude towards superficial beauty and art. That's why Laozi said, the variety of colors confuse the eye, the variety of sounds dull the ear, the variety of tastes spoil the palate.
Excessive hunting and chasing make minds go mad. Products that are hard to get impede their owners' movements.
As I have said before, Laozi had a negative attitude towards superficial beauty. It makes people blind, deaf, overeated, and mad. He advocated return to nature and real simplicity. Embrace the natural so as to experience the beauty of the realm of heaven and earth, which is a unique and deep beauty. It reflects the dialectical aesthetic thought of Laozi.
In this age of information explosion, we're gradually losing the beauty of our senses. When we turn on the computer, there will be a variety of small windows pop up. When we pick up the phone to contact someone, an hour later, you find yourself still swimming in the WeChat moments. The distraction of sights, colors, sounds, and words make us more and more impetuous and lose our ability to perceive beauty. Laozi had made an incitable summary more than 2,000 years ago. It's really amazing.
Yes, Laozi's view of beauty and ugliness emphasizes the difference and relativity of aesthetics, the contradiction, opposition, and transformation of beauty and ugliness. He emphasizes natural in action aesthetic appeal. As for the thought of Tao, Zhuangzi and Laozi inherited the same line of thought. The basic spirit of Taoism is keeping natural, which in Taoism is considered as an ideal state.
Professor Chu, Zhuangzi, knowledge wonder north said, nature has its own great beauty, yet does not speak of it. The four seasons have their clear, marked regularity, yet utter nothing of it. How do you understand this sentence?
The heaven and the earth cover and unfold all things, and there is a great beauty which can be revealed without words. There are rules for the four seasons, which can be known without discussion. The truth that all things exist can be established without expression. That is to say, Tao is a kind of natural existence, unspeakable. Thus, human beings should maintain the natural nature deep in their hearts and appreciate nature with a non-utilitarian, aesthetic attitude. The thought of real simplicity thus triggered the pursuit of austere beauty in classical art creation, which has had a great impact on the Chinese classical aesthetic consciousness.
Tian Zifang puts forward the view of perfect beauty and perfect happiness. The realm of beauty lies in the inner joy. Zhuangzi's philosophy originated from the natural aesthetic, from the natural beauty to the beauty of survival, and then pondered the relationship between nature and society.
That is Zhuangzi's response when Confucius asked him about his travel of spirit. When Confucius emerged from interview, he reported what had passed to his student Yan Hui, saying, "As far as the way is concerned, I was a mere gnat in the vinegar jar. If the master hadn't taken off the lid for me, I would never have understood the great integrity of heaven and earth." Laozi and Zhuangzi's aesthetic thoughts have exerted a profound influence on almost the entire field of Chinese literature, painting, drama, music, and architecture, and so on.
Yes, Tao Yuening should have been deeply influenced by it too. From his poem, Drinking Wine 5, I pick fancy asters at will. Carefree, I see the southern hill. What revelation at this field? Words fail me if I try to tell you. and the poem Back to Country Life 1. When I escape from bitter strife with men, I live in a free and easy life again. We can see his natural aesthetic tendency of harmony between the heaven and human.
The core of Tao Yuan means aesthetic idea is respecting the nature, based on which his literature creation, life attitude, and aesthetic idea have formed. Respecting the nature is the highest standard guiding Tao's life and creation.
This aesthetic thought has had a profound influence on Chinese calligraphy, classical literature, traditional painting, architecture, and even the daily life. Until the Song dynasty, it reached its peak. They transformed defects into beauty, dead woods into beauty, and cracks into beauty, which reflecting a nature infinite, simple, and elegant minimalist aesthetics.
Yes, we can appreciate more representative figures and works of Taoist aesthetic in the following courses. That's all for today. Thanks for watching. See you next time.